Ladies and gentlemen, we have Sheldon Senior on the line. Good evening, Sheldon.
I'm blessed. Good evening to you and to your listeners and to everybody across the world that's listening up. Blessed love.
Okay, before we go any further, I always like to ask the artist, where does it all begin for Sheldon Senior? Where did it all start?
You know what? It started from a very early age, a very tender age, from in school, from the choir, coming up through performing in the performing arts festivals in Jamaica and thing. Till I leave and come in your country, UK, and then back in Jamaica. That's the journey so far, and it's keep building. It's just keep rising every year.
Okay. Sheldon Senior, as where you are now, when you first started off, could you see yourself where you are now to this present day, or was it just, some man singing, they say it's a hobby, or it's just they didn't realize they can sing and people really, how was it for you?
You know what? A long time ago, I saw myself getting to the point that I'm at now, and actually surpassing some of my achievements now. But from a kid age, you just want to sing. You just want to be a part of the thing that you're good at. And in school, I used to sing in the choir and stuff, and I just wanted to enjoy that and to get some of the attention from those things, So you weren't thinking about getting successful in Europe or being successful in the United States or wherever. You're just thinking about, hey, I'm singing and I love this.
Okay, well, let's think about the good times first. I always like positivity. Yeah. The good times.
Yeah.
What is, has it brought you in terms of the good times?
You know what? I am a person like this. I try to look at everything as the good time. I very, very rarely have bad times. But of course, as humans, we all have our difficult times in our lives. But the good times has always been there. It's always been there. Good times like in Europe, performing for over 40,000 people, concerts here, there, everywhere. Some of those times are good times. Some of the times that I spend with my family are good times for me. Some of the times I spend with my brethren writing songs and stuff in the studio and all of them times. So all those times mix up together to create a wonderful experience, which is music,
Okay.
And but to be honest with you, I don't even want to talk about the bad times, because the bad times don't work.
It don't work. It doesn't work. But I always find that behind a lot of successful artists, there's a lot of struggle. And as you say, there is a lot of struggle. And I always try to emphasize to the public that it's not only the good times, there's the struggle.
Yeah.
You do have artists that come along and they say, well, I want to make it big, and they don't envisage the struggle and the determination and the patience and the desire.
Yeah. But in terms of a reality check, though, and for all aspiring artists who wants to make it and actually is serious about their career, I would advise you that it's not an overnight thing. This is what I've come to realize over a number of years. It's not an overnight thing, success. Success is something that you have to pursue. And when you have achieved a certain level of notoriety in the world, then you ought to be of that substance where you can set higher goals and keep pursuing those goals and make a plan to achieve those goals. Of course, it's not going to be fine and dandy every time. Of course, I've had my ups and downs. Of course, I've had times where I think, why should I be doing music? Of course, I've had all those times where I'm struggling to go to a show because I have the worst cold flu or I'm feeling the worst in the world. But there is that substance in you that is called passion for what you do, and that allows you to rise above whatever obstacles might be there, and whatever obstacles that is necessary for you to grow that might be there. You rise above that through your passion for what you do.
Okay. Excuse me, I totally agree with you. Right, first on the deck, we have We Can. Now, I like the tune. And I don't know what it is about the tune I like that it is. I can't even put it into words, but I like the tune. And how did this come about? What was the general way this came about?
That I got that rhythm from a friend of mine in Germany, and he said, "Hey, Sheldon Senior, put a song on this." And I thought about the history of reggae music and the history of the German people and all of that. And I thought, you know what? It's Jamaica mixed, linking with the German type of reggae music, and you know what? I just go and write a little song that expresses how I feel about we and by what I say, when I say we, I mean how I feel about us as people and how we're supposed to rise above everything that is thrown at us. And I just thought that, yeah, why not write this song and put it all like that? And that's the result of it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, listen to this.
Grass is still green. Oh, Lord, now both sides of the street. Don't let your greed stop you from achieving. Grass is still green. No, no, both sides of the street. Don't let your greed stop you.
The station with the best music. Best music.
I love the music.
Best music.
Both sides of the street. Don't let your greed stop you from achieving. Grass is still green. No, no, both sides of the street. Don't let your greed stop you from achieving. The he that is in me is no more. When I stray from the throne, I can make it on my own. The saint that you
What a wicked rhythm, ladies and gentlemen. What a wicked lyrical content.
The he that is in me is no more. When I stray from the throne, I can make it on my
Do you know when you produced this tune, right? When you came out the studio and you done the vibes and your vibes it, what was the feeling like?
I tell you this, before I came out the studio, everybody in the studio that was present in the recording session, oh, everybody was head over heels for this tune, man. It's like the grass is still green, you know, on both sides, you know, because sometimes we look across and we say, yeah, I wonder if it's better on the other side, you know. But I tell you, it's the same thing on this side with the on that side, you know. So we say the grass is still green, and we say we can, yeah. The vibes was crazy in the studio, and outside the studio we say, wow, we just need to promote this song and put a little smile upon my face.
You know, as an individual, as Sheldon Senior,
yeah.
But I'm going to put a scenario to you. If a man came to you and he said to you, look, Sheldon, yo, see $1 million, yeah, so I just want you to sing one song with this in it and that in it, and there's pure disrespect in it, what would you say to them?
I tell you this, it's that the most powerful thing is what you have created already. That's the most powerful thing. The Father placed us here to create, right? That's the only thing that he placed us here to do, create. When we have kids, when we meet each other, all we are doing, whatever we do in this life is we are creating, right? No, I know that I have recreated a lot of good stuff before. Why would I then change? And the person that's going to approach me to give me $1 million to say, yeah, Sheldon Senior, put this into the song and put that into the song and all of those things. That person not going to approach me. That's not me, the person going to approach, because my history has not proven that, right? And if the case come up that, yes, this person has the zeal for come and say, yeah, come do some tune for me, and these are the topics that I want you to talk about and elaborate on, then I will kindly, and I'm speaking directly from my heart here, I will kindly say, you know what, I think I can get that $1 million another way, you know, a different way from your way.
Yes. And I'm just listening to the way you explained it quite eloquently, and you know, at the end of the day, some people sing things, some people DJ things, but it's not the way they live. Did you understand? And it's quite clear to me that what you say and it is how you live.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And some people find it hard to be like that. They can say a thing, but they can't live the thing. And it is hard to live like that. But you seem to be the kind of person that it's not so much easy. It's just as it is. It's just the way of life for you.
Yeah.
Would that be correct?
Yeah, it's what it is. You know, I am what you hear and what you see. You know, I am that person. You know, I of course have limitations, as everybody does. You know, but why would I want to change me? Why would I want to share something else with the world that's not me? You know, I every word that I